all that breathing shit. They want you to think they punching so fast. That ain't nothing. That's a making that noise with his mouth, and if you fall for it, that's you. I'ma eat it.
Yes, sir, Ski, we're back at it again. Hey to the millions not watching, and thanks to the ones that are. Jurassic World Dominion finishes strong with my favorite entry in the series since the original. This is Fast and Furious with dinosaurs at this point, and I'm all in. You get some fantastic leads here, fun action, and a blockbuster adventure that's roaring with energy throughout. But it does have some T-Rex sized issues that I was able to overlook, but you might not. Let's get into it.
See? Not so bad.
The plot this time around brings back the OG cast, who are investigating another corporation that hasn't learned, and say it with me, the dinosaurs always get out. What?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, and Ian Malcolm try to get to the bottom of it while avoiding ending up 6 feet under from a dino stomp. Meanwhile, Owen, Claire, and Maisie are living in seclusion before getting sucked back into the madness of Big Daddy Evil Corporation, hunting for their adopted clone daughter Maisie. The plots eventually tie together. I enjoyed that this movie knows how stupid it is, and focuses on being a love letter to the series. There's unique dino encounters plus exciting scenarios that have Dominion stand out from past entries. The premise is that the dinosaurs are in the world now, they're not at a park, they're like just roaming around freely now, so it's exciting. Dominion is split into 2 parts. The young cast handles all the action while the original generation handles the adventure. Seeing Jeff Goldblum's Malcolm banter with Sam Neill's Grant and Laura Dern's Sattler hits those nostalgia buttons. It lives up to the original in that respect, even if it doesn't create any new iconic quotes. What doesn't live up to the original is the over-reliance on CGI. Colin Trevorrow's direction is great here, but not strong enough to make the dinos feel like they're there every time. A mix of practical effects would have gone a long way in making it seem like Chris Pratt is battling a huge beast and not a huge empty set.
Fuck this shit! Stupid motherfucker! Fuck you! Fucking dirty as shit! Don't let me kill all you motherfuckers! Come on!
Pratt returns as Owen, a character who is so bland, I'm confident his favorite meal is water and salad. Everyone else I could describe with no problem. Bryce Howard's Claire is a bleeding heart, while Maisie is a rebellious teen carrying existential issues. But Greg? No! I mean, is his name Ben?
No!
Emmett?
No!
Owen! Owen is the Times Font New Roman of characters in Dominion, as basic as they come. He exists as a conduit for set pieces. That's it. Like Smash Bros, everyone's here. Owen's crew from the new trilogy appears here receiving the same universal crowd reaction of new film, who dis? You have this guy, and that person, and oh boy, who can forget them? That clip is from a different series, but you wouldn't know because that's how throwaway these characters are. To the point where surprise returns instead come off like when your parents' distant friends come visit, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, look who's growing up, remember me? I held you as a baby. No, I don't. There is a new breakout character who feels like she's been here since the start. DeWanda Wise as Kayla Watts is basically female Han Solo. She's a smuggler that carries an irresistible presence, one-liners, and dino-sized BDE. Anytime she's on screen, you know it's about to get good. What's not so good here is the script. It's alright. The plot is interesting, but at times the dialogue just feels like filler until we hit the next tourist getting eaten by a dino. Dominion has an endearing jank that had me laughing, such as characters teleporting across the jungle, or Pratt raising his hands like he's hailing a cab, which makes 2 T-Rexes walk away like,
Roar, how rude. We'll just move on to someone else who appreciates being eaten. Roar.
Overall, Jurassic World Dominion is my favorite entry since the original. Its likable cast of faces plus thrilling sequences makes this easily rewatchable. Nothing Oscar-worthy's in here, but a dude from Florida named Oscar will enjoy the CGI dino fights. I give it a 4 out of 5. This would have been a 3.5, but we don't do that here, and I consistently had fun. A mediocre script and inconsistent CGI doesn't take away from the joyride this is at the theaters. What's your favorite part about the Jurassic movies? Drop a comment, like and follow the page, and later days.